Rockhounds baseball and Corpus Christi Hooks baseball coming up next. And a good evening from Corpus Christi, Texas. It is the first game of our 3-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and Corpus Christi Hooks. Tomorrow we continue our 3-game series with Game 2 as the Rockhounds and the Hooks continue. Friday, the Rockhounds will return home as they take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles for a 4-game set. Then it'll be the Rockhounds versing off the Arkansas Travelers at home. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks or any of your AA favorites with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on any smartphone. Here is the starting lineups. First for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. And here's your starting lineup for Corpus Christi Hooks. There's your starting lineups, and now let's get out to the game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jim Silva, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So striding forward now, Carmen Gonzalez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
First baseman, Carmen Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Towards center field. Doherty patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Hubert Dyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one.
Batting
He
third,
put the ball down
the
in the
third
zone
baseman,
where he wanted
Hank
it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting.
Salazar.
Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Hank Salazar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
To 1-2 now. Dyer, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder.
That's a
number
nice
11,
piece of hitting right there,
Dustin
boys. Through the 5.5,
Fowler.
the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping into the box, Corbin Joseph. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bermudez is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Lewis Luis Reyes, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Digging in, Elroy Doherty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for Corpus Christi, the center fielder, Elroy.
Here comes the first
Doherty.
pitch. 0-1 the count. Heading out towards shallow right. Fink has a play. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now batting, Rufus Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Matthew Mays. And it's fouled away. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a pitch on the way. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Gonzalez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in, Jose Nieve.
Leading off for Midland, the left fielder, Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Silva, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fouled off. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, Alex Vila. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball one. Nieve aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's going, he's
Runners
going,
on the move for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mays. One down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
The right fielder.
If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now at the plate, Bobby Fink. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch on its way. Skied down the left field line. Mays on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Bill Chavez.
The shortstop, Bill Chavez.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Greg Garcia.
First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now at the plate, Brian Rincon. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Joseph ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jorge Huerta.
Jorge Huerta.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Reyes has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carmen Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Hubert. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hubert Dyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now,
he's going.
Salazar. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung in and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Dustin Fowler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Settling in now, Frank Samuels, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Chavez fields it cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Coming to the plate now, Abraham Bermudez. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. Fowler is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, James Bush.
Striding forward now is the DH, James Bush. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Vila has it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elroy Doherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Corbin Joseph. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Three and 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Jose Nieve, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 34, Alex Villa.
Into the box, Alex Villa. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Doherty sprinting after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Bobby Fink. first offering on its way. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Samuels is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Bill Chavez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. At the plate, Rufus Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Rufus Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Chavez has it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping up now, Matthew Mays. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And there's their first hit of the game.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Garcia.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Mays stands at first with 1 out. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carmen Gonzalez. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. picked him up. Bermudez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Hubert Dyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Hank Salazar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Morales will put this one away, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Rincon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now in the box, Jorge Huerta. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rincon on at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Frank Samuels. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Abraham.
Digging in now, Abraham Bermudez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Even if they think that you're gonna fly against our odds, the world is yours, don't think that it's not. You may be different, still give it a shot.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dustin Fowler, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Bryant Prater takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 26.
Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Corbin Joseph is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Corbin Joseph. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Morales. On to first, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Nieve. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Doherty giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, James Bush. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elroy Doherty. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit hard to short. Chavez gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number two. In now, Rufus Morales. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. At the plate, Alex Vila will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
No strike.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Morales. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 9.
So digging in now, Bobby Fink. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Samuels is in pursuit, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's safe.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Bill Chavez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ball.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Samuels has a beat on it. 2 gone. Digging in the
now
switch
batting,
hitter, Carmen Gonzalez.
Carmen Gonzalez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went
A
out.
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doherty is over, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Matthew Mays, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Drilled to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Brian Rincon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Hubert Dyer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Dyer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Rincon is under it. 1 down.
Now batting. First base.
Digging in, Hank Salazar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Bermudez is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The center fielder, number 11.
Striding in once again, Dustin Fowler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Pulled toward right center field. Doherty over to his left, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Jorge Huerta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fowler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Frank Samuels, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
To the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Ready now, James Bush. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Barehanded for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Corbin Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman, Corbin.
First pitch on it.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
In now, Jose Nieve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, that's
inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 34.
Ready once again, Alex Vila. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Joseph leads off first with 1 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And another foul ball. Fastball well outside. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Samuels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Fink.
Bobby Fink.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Samuels sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elroy Doherty. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fouled off. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kiki Bronk takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 19, Kiki Bronk.
Standing in now, Rufus Morales lines softly toward the hole, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Stepping up to the plate, Matthew Mays, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Brian Rincon, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Midland Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Reyes takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And so tonight's game comes to a 1-0 close for the Rockhounds winning this one for tonight. The Corpus Christi Hooks had a scoreless ball game, and most likely that was pretty bad for them. Well, as we have 2 games left of our road series, the Rockhounds continue to have 2 more games in Corpus Christi. Then after that, we take on Amarillo for the first time, and most likely that will be really cool too. Well, you're watching Corpus Christi Hooks baseball, and most likely we are fixing to get ready to go off the air, but we will be back in just a minute for runs, hits, and errors. You're listening to Rockhounds, to Hooks Baseball, the voice of Corpus Christi. We now take you back to the ballpark for tonight's finals, runs, hits, and errors. A Rockhounds 1-run victory wins tonight's ball game at Corpus Christi, as the Rockhounds take 1 run over 5 hits, no errors. For Corpus Christi, no runs on 8 hits, no errors. So, man, that's the first time seeing this before. Well, anyway, this will just about do it for Rockhounds and Corpus Christi Hooks baseball. We hope that we'll see y'all again tomorrow for game 2 of our 3-game series at Corpus Christi Hooks. Wow. Cool. Well, anyway, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see y'all again laters.